Hi children, I hope you're all doing okay. We're going to do some maths this morning and we're going to continue thinking about the number pairs that make numbers and particularly number pairs that make number 5. So hopefully before you've watched this video, you've watched the number blocks episode that I posted. If you haven't done so already, can you watch that first? It's called the Number Blocks Express and you should find it on BBC iPlayer if you can't find the link. And that's just a good way to warm our brains up into thinking about those pairs that make 5 and how 5 is made. It's all about 5 driving the train. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Or 5 stopping the train, I should say. So hopefully you enjoyed that if you watched it. So just before we do a couple of activities, we're going to warm ourselves up by counting all the way up to 10 and back again. So can you count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, everybody. Let's count backwards now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent counting, everybody. Really good work. Right, okay, so we're going to play the bunny ears game now. This time when we play the bunny ears game, we're going to put our answers onto a part whole model. So so many of you did such a good job with this last week. I was really impressed. Thank you for sharing your work with me. It was really good. So we're going to play bunny ears and we're going to put our answers in the part whole model. So can you show me bunny ears 3? Bunny ears 3. Well done. Okay, so our whole is 3. That's what we were trying to make. We were trying to make the number 3. So we're going to put 3 in there. And you may have had, our parts are going to be our bunny ears that we made. So you may have had a 1 and a 2. So we're going to draw circles for the bunny ears. 1 over there and a 2 over there. 1 and 2 makes 3, or we could swap them and have 2 and 1 makes 3. Good, well done. You might have also had, I'm going to use a different colour, 3. So I'm using red this time. 3 and 0. 3 and 0 makes 3, doesn't it? Well done, everybody. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do now is just rub this out. I'm just going to see if I can pause. You haven't got to watch me. Here we go. Okay, right. Now can you show me bunny ears 4? Bunny ears 4. Well done. Okay. So we will put the number 4 in here. And you may have had 2 and 2 as your bunny ears. 2 and 2 makes 4. You may have had 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1. 3 and 1 makes 4. Well done. Or you may have had 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 and 0. 4 and 0 makes 4. Well done, everybody. If you got that one, well done. Okay, now can you show me bunny ears 5? Bunny ears 5. Okay, well done. Let's put the number 5 in here. Okay, so you may have had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 4 and 1 makes 5. You may have had 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. 3 and 2 makes 5. Well done. Or you may have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 0. 5 and 0 makes 5. Well done, everybody. Good. Okay, right. So what we're going to do now is think about things a little bit differently. We're sticking with 5. Okay, so I've got 2 pots here, and I have got some 1 Numicons. We're going to use these today. Okay, and if you explore this activity, if you want to do this after me, it can be whatever you want. It could be buttons, it could be sweets, it could be anything that represents 1 could go into the pots. Okay, so I'm going to put these 5. I've got 5. Let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 ones. I'm going to put them in 2 pots. The total of the 2 pots is going to be 5. So there's going to be 5 spread across, not 5 in each, 5 spread across. And I want you to see if you can think of a combination, how many might be in here and how many might be in here, to make it all 5. Okay, so I'm going to do it down here where you can't see. Okay, right. Can you think of a combination that makes 5? What could be in this pot and what could be in this pot that makes a total of 5? What could that be? What could the combination be? How many could be in here and how many could be in here that make 5? Okay, hopefully you come up with an answer by now. So I will tell you the answer. In this pot, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 in that pot. So if there's 4 in that pot, how many must there be in this pot? If there's a total of 5, 4 in this pot, how many in this pot? Well done if you said 1. There is 4 here. Let's just pick them up so you can see. 4 on this side and 1 on this side. 4 and 1 makes 5. Well done. Good. Okay. I'm going to do it again. It's going to be a different combination this time. Okay, right. The total of the pots is 5. How many could be in each pot? What's the combination that it could be? The total of the pots is 5. How many could be in here? How many could be in here that make 5? Okay, right. In this pot, we've got 1, 2. There's 2 in this pot. So how many must there be in this pot? If there were 2 in this pot, how many must be here in this pot? How many more to get to 5? How many more to get to 5? We've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done, everybody. Okay, right. Let's do it one more time. This time, I'm going to tell you that there are 5 in this pot. There are 5 in this pot. How many would be in this pot for the total to be 5? There are 5 in this pot. How many in this pot for the total to be 5? Well done. If you said 0. 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means there's none left to put in here. So we had 5 and 0, which makes 5. Well done, everybody. Okay, so you can play that game with a grown-up or with a sibling or whoever you've got if you want to. Get 2 pots and 5 things, and then you have to guess how many's in each pot to make the total of 5. You can play that game if you want, but what I would like you to do, you can do that first, but this is what I want you to do for definite today. You can do that as an extra thing, and I will also put a challenge as well if you found our activity quite easy, because I know we're getting really, really good with numbers to 5. So I'm just going to share my screen just so I can show you what okay. Right, so this is going to be the activity you're going to do. Now, you can either print this off if you've got a printer. Don't worry if you haven't got a printer, because you can draw on it, okay? And if you can't work out how to draw on it, that's absolutely fine, because you can just write your answers on a piece of paper. So you need to fill in the number sentences, children, to make them correct. So they've used Numicon, so you can use the Numicon shapes if you've got them printed off or if you've made your own. Okay, so we've got 4 add something makes 5. 4 add something makes 5. 4 and how many do I need? 1. 4 and 1 makes 5. So I'm going to show you. Click this button up here that says draw. It's got a picture of a pencil and you can choose whatever colour you want. And you can write the number in. So you have to maybe get some help from a grown-up. And if you're struggling to write the number, don't worry, because you could always draw it if not. So you could do 1 like that. Or if you wanted to, you could do a dot to represent the number, or dots. Okay? 4 add 1 makes 5. Next one, we've got how many here? 1, 2, 3. 3 add something makes 5. 3 add what makes 5? 3 add 2 makes 5. So put 2 in there. And again, if you can't write the 2, then you can draw a picture of the 2. So you need to do that for all these questions here. And then if you go down, children, you'll see that for some of them, you need to put the answer. 4 add 1 makes what number? And for some of them, you need to fill in the beginning part of the number sentence. But it doesn't really matter. You can read it either way. So we can just start this way. 3 add something makes 5. 5 is the same. Remember, equals means the same. It means makes. So we can read it this way. 5 is made by, or is the same as, 3 and what? 3 and what make 5? 3 and 2. Just done one very similar to that. Okay, now these ones at the end are a little bit trickier. So don't worry too much if you're finding those a bit of a struggle. Just do these ones up here to start with. Okay, and then if you click save, if you save your document, it should save the writing on it as well. Okay, and then you can upload that. But again, if you can't print it or you can't draw on it, then you can just write your numbers on your answers on a piece of paper. Okay, I will put the Numicon if you wanted to have a look at it up as well as a challenge, and you can do this activity as well. So there's lots of things that you can do, and you don't have to do this today. If you wanted to do this a different day of this week, then you can play that game a different day. Okay, hope it all makes sense. Let's just stop sharing so you can. Oh, whoops. There we go. Hope that all makes sense. Give me a message if you have any questions, and it'd be great if you could upload this work for me to see. All right then. Thank you. Bye.